Hello everybody, Matt back with you with some more LSPDFR. We are going to come to the dreaded Paleto area. Pretty interesting things happen every time I end up here, so figured why not have some fun. We're going to go ahead and turn ourselves on for some calls here, and then we are going to get out there and see what we can get into. Hopefully everybody had a wonderful weekend. As this is uploaded, I am actually out of the country, so hopefully y'all have a great week. I'm going to have another video coming out Wednesday and Friday. Okay, we've already got us what looks like a drunk driver in front of us, so let's go ahead and turn ourselves off for calls. As he is all over the place. Gone ahead and blipped him. But yeah, hopefully y'all have a wonderful week. I'll be back in town the next Monday, a week from today. So might be able to actually do some the recording that day too, because I actually get back in almost at midnight Sunday, so I went ahead and took Monday off, so catch up on some rest. See if he ever pulls over. Okay, he finally is, and that's actually not a terrible spot. I mean, I wish he would have taken advantage of all this area behind us, but so be it. Let's go ahead and take a look behind us, just ensure that nobody is a-coming. We're going to go ahead and approach from the passenger side just in case. So,
Hey!
How are you? Let's see here. We smell alcohol. Well, that's why we pulled you over. You were all over the place. Let's just go and get the driver's license.
Show some ID.
And who are we dealing with here? We've got a Mr. Henry Roosevelt. Okay. So good on the license as far as expiration is concerned. Go ahead and get the registration. Check that as well. Followed up by the insurance. And he's good on registration as well. Looks to match the vehicle. And how's that insurance looking? Okay, so he's document-wise, he's all good. So that's at least a good thing. Go ahead and hop in the car here, pull him up on the computer, and see if we've got anything else we should be looking for. So going to our vehicle records, looks like he is the registered owner. He's got everything valid, not stolen, so we're good there. He has no gun permit, so he shouldn't have any weapon. Everything is good, no warrants, no probation or parole. A couple minor things, just, parking, no parking zone, fail to yield, entering a roadway or highway, and then parking upon or near railroad track. Okay, hopefully he didn't just park on a railroad track. That could get interesting. So he's clean, so that's good. But let's just go ahead and double check his drinking here. We did smell the alcohol, so we're going to go ahead and ask him to leave the vehicle for us. Mr. Roosevelt, do need you to step out of the car, please. Oh yeah, you've had a couple, haven't you? So I'm going to go ahead and grab you. I'm going to put you, where do we want to put you? Go ahead and get you up here on the curb. This should be fine. Go ahead and let him go. We're going to go ahead and get some backup out here.
Backup needed in Paleto Bay.
Hey!
We're going to ask him to do the horizontal gaze test. And he is, okay.
Currently heading to the location.
They do that sometimes. They wave their arms like, no, I don't want to do it. And they end up doing it, so no biggie.
Hey!
We'll go ahead and do the walk and turn. Where we're looking is just fine, so we'll have him do that for us. Don't think that curb drops off there. May not even have to walk that far anyway. Yeah, okay. Well, he's certainly been drinking. So we need to go ahead and get him placed in handcuffs here. So we're going to go ahead and arrest him, and then we'll search him, followed up by searching the vehicle.
I'm with your ass back at the station.
Whoever this Jimmy dude is, I don't think we want to run into him. Alright, got our officer here on scene. So since he is, you know what, we're going to go ahead and take advantage of that. Have him pat down the buddy. And then we'll go ahead and search the vehicle. See what we get back. Found a lollipop and a postcard on him, so nothing. He's got a shotgun. Okay, well, he is not registered to have a weapon. So that's not good. We need to go ahead and address that. Okay. So let's go ahead and get our tablet out here. And actually, before I do that, I want him to breathalyze him. That way we can at least go ahead and see exactly how much he's had to drink. And it looks like we've got a stolen vehicle flying by. Wish I could call someone else out to that, but we've got something else we're dealing with right now. So 0.143. He has had plenty to drink, hasn't he? So let's go ahead and pull him back up. We're going to go ahead and create the arrest report. I want to try to find the weapons charge first. See what we're going to have here. Because he does not have one. So he's not a felon or anything. It's not stolen. Nothing there. Brandishing he didn't do. That's the only thing. I haven't really found one yet that would cover this. So, and he hadn't brandished it, anything like that. And it's not a device or accessory. He's just got it. So, I guess what we'll go with is just a unlawful transport of a firearm, because he's not supposed to have it. Technically, maybe it could be someone else's. So, we'll go with that. And then, of course, we do need to get him for his misdemeanor DWI. He hadn't had one before, so this will be his first charge. We'll go ahead and get those charges submitted. And we're going to have our buddy get him on out of here. Since he is on scene, he'll do that for us conveniently.
Good day.
Paleto Bay.
Dumb fuck.
Okay. Then while we're at it, go ahead and get this vehicle towed out of here. Make sure we come to a stop. There we go. Get a big, large flatbed out here.
Flatbed.
Okay.
Assistance required in Paleto Bay.
Just in case, we're gonna, well, I was gonna slow down the traffic because I wasn't sure which angle he was gonna go about it, but looks like he's good. Go ahead and hop in our car here while we've got the opportunity. Please don't take our door off. Okay. And that is our tow truck driver, which is good. I want to get out of this guy's way, as they tend to kind of freak out if you don't give them enough space. And you know what? We've got that stolen vehicle coming back, so we're going to go ahead and jump on that. And I've got a feeling he is not going to want to stop for us. Wow, he is hauling. So I'm doing 80 and I'm just barely starting to catch him. Ooh, he did that on us, didn't he? See if I can line up behind him. I doubt he's going to cooperate here. It says he's going to pull over. But that's not going to be your spot, man. Come on. What are you doing? Okay, let's just re-engage. And then what is going on over there? See what happens in Paleto? Okay, I canceled it. Let's go ahead and start it again, though. See if we can get him to trigger. Because that has all the evidence of a stolen vehicle. I'm almost positive that's the same one that flew by us with the alarm going on. I'm glad that alarm turned off, because that was a good minute or two before he came flying back our direction. So let's go ahead and get us a backup on scene just in case.
Assistance needed.
I just got a feeling that if this truly is stolen, this guy's going to take off on us. So I'm going to have somebody here with us just to make sure we're good to go. Haven't even had a call yet. This is just turned into kind of traffic enforcement, isn't it? I didn't get a citation for that first gentleman, Mr. Roosevelt. I should have. For basically swerving in and out of the lane, but that's kind of the least of his worries with the DWI. And we just got more action going on over there, so let's go ahead and let's just ask for his driver's license.
Show me some ID.
And once we've got that, we'll go ahead and do the normal, get the registration. Okay, so this is a Mr. Carlos Ramirez. See if this car is registered to him.
I appreciate it.
And it is not. It is to a Jessica Sanyo. And so far all the documentation at least clean. Nothing legal about driving someone else's car if you're allowed to. So we got to see if we've got a stolen flag on it. Sir, if you could just hang out there for me. Come back here and go ahead and pull out our tablet. Check and see the vehicle record here. Primo. And it is stolen. So there we go. That's what we were looking for. We'll go ahead and check his record just to see if there's anything we need to be looking for. Okay, so he's got a warrant. He also does have a permit for a long gun. So I don't know how you have it concealed for a long gun, but okay. Well, now that we've done that, I kind of wish we had a way to alert our buddy here what's about to go down, but we're going to go ahead and pull out our pistol, and we're going to ask him to get out of the car for us.
Looks
Sir, I
like
need
we're
you to
gonna
step
have to
out.
do this the hard way.
Okay, just be cool. Be cool. Don't pull out a weapon. I know how sometimes you guys like to do that right here. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So now that he's done that, let's go ahead and arrest him, because this is stolen.
Tell me, sunshine, you ever had a nightstick up your ass?
Our go-to line, of course. Okay. So, now that we've done that, we're just going to go ahead and, you know what, actually, we're going to release him. We're going to search him. Make sure there's nothing on him, of course. I guess I had it on my buddy. That's alright. Since he's doing that, we'll go ahead and search the vehicle. Make sure he doesn't have anything else in here that he shouldn't have. Let's see what we got. We've got a baseball bat, tennis racket, and a bag of apples, so nothing illegal. That's good. Our buddy found just a ballpoint and a pair of panties. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab him. We're going to put him in a vehicle. I wonder if it's going to let me put it in my buddy's vehicle. If it does, that'd be cool. Because he'd be the one transporting him anyway, so just might as well have him in here. Just don't know if it does that. We're about to find out. Nope, not going to. That's okay. In the meantime, we'll just go ahead and release him right here. That way he's right by our buddy, and then we can go ahead and get all the citations going for him. So we'll get that tablet out. He is in under control. So we're going to get him for a couple things. Certainly speed, because we had to haul butt to go get him. So let's go ahead and get for, where is it? Is it operation? I don't think I've actually just had a speeding ticket in a while, so it's not going to be public. Miscellaneous, no. Speeding, there it is. I don't remember the exact speed limit through there, but I've been playing it as if it's about 40. And again, I was having to hit about 75 to even get close to him. So we could probably get him because he was nearly 30, but we're just going to go ahead and knock it down to 21 to 26 over. Make sure we do have a notice to appear on that, and we do. So let's now go ahead and get his arrest report. He has a stolen vehicle. So is it under property for Grand Theft Auto? Nope, that's no big deal though. We'll find it here, won't we? Stolen possession, I guess, or it's going to be robbery, theft. So Grand Theft Auto, that'll work. Just curious what is under stolen possession. Nothing. Okay, so we're good. And again, I don't think we had anything in the car, so that'll work for us. Go ahead and submit those charges. So he's got the Grand Theft Auto. Man, he had a lot of stuff, didn't he? Possession of Molly, a DVP 100-day duration. I guess that's a domestic violence. Possibility or possession of synthetic cannabinoids. Cultivation of weed. Possession of fraudulent government IT or passport. Grand Theft Auto. Man, this guy's, he's spilling quite the rap sheet. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and request that he gets prisoner transport here. And, of course, our buddy, since he's here, will go ahead and do that for us.
Assistance needed in Paleto Bay.
And since we did recover a stolen vehicle, we're just going to do call vehicle insurance. We didn't find anything else illegal in it. Had we, I'd probably go and get it impounded. But since that wasn't the case, we'll just have the insurance show up, pick it up, and get it back to where it belongs. Make sure our boy's got enough room here. I'm sure he will take care of it.
Appreciate it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. All around. Okay, so we are good. Just going to go ahead and pop through here.
Thank you, kind.
All right, we are good. So we'll go ahead and get ourselves turned on for calls. We're good to go. Kind of freaked this car out with my lights on like that. I get it. You can turn right on red, man. So yeah, interesting. Already got us a DWI. Saw a guy swerving out there, and then while we were in the middle of that stop, had a dude fly by us, and it was a stolen vehicle. When I wish I was able to flag that down to one of our other officers. We can't, but he came right back at us. So we're okay, and he just ran a red. So we're not going to play with that. Yep, I'm coming for you, sir. That's all there is to it. Yeah, damn it. People are just driving crazy in Paleto. We've seen multiple accidents. What, are you just gonna... Yep, you are gonna do that, aren't you? Okay, so they did come to a stop. Again, go ahead and make sure we're turned off for calls. Don't want to be interrupted right in the middle of this. Make sure we're good behind. We are. So we're just gonna approach them, see what's going on. Wait. What's going on here? Okay, no. This isn't gonna work. We're gonna go ahead and get a pursuit going. Okay, so he is taking off on us.
Paleto Bay.
Alright, man, come on, what are you doing?
What the fuck is happening?
Dispatch, we have the suspect in sight.
Not going to worry about getting air support just yet. We're going pretty slow speeds. It's all over the place. I really would like to get that suspect that jumped out of the vehicle, but that could be the explanation. This guy said, hey, I'm going to take off, and he just got out of there. Man, he is driving all over the place on opposite lane, excuse me. He is not being very cautious here, is he? And he's traffic collision. Yes, he did.
Dispatch, suspect located. Moving to engage.
We'll go ahead and request permission to pit, just to have it. Not going to do it yet. Okay, he has certainly picked up speed now. Okay, don't crash, don't crash. Goodness, goodness, goodness.
Does anybody have a
Crazy
visual?
there myself. Yeah, we got a visual. We're right on him. Just wonder if we're going to be doing circles here, or what's going on. May see if we can get some spikes set up. We'll just go ahead and get that ready at the very least. Okay, go ahead and take primary there, sir. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Jesus. Okay, and y'all are blaring sirens and just going every which way. So right now we're just we're in a NASCAR race. There's nothing but left turns. Go ahead and see if he's going to go back around that other direction. If he does, we'll go ahead and try to set up strips. Nope, he is going a new direction now. Ooh, let's go and get our siren turned back on now that we're primary. Which way is he going? Man, this guy's just... Oh, okay, really? Is this what we're going to do? Where now?
Suspect heading onto the freeway.
Okay. He is trashing everybody. We need to get strips set up.
9 Mary Nora 144.
Where did those spikes deploy? Right up there. Looks like he's going to try to go almost right into the car. Okay, we got him. I think we got him at least 2, if not all 4. Okay, so he's not coming to a stop yet, but we're going to go ahead and pit him.
Dispatch, we got eyes.
Get out of the car, ma'am. Get out of the car. Yeah, she's giving up now. Down now. Down now. What are you doing? What an idiot. Okay, and there goes a reckless driver just backing right into one of our vehicles.
Hello.
Hello, ma'am. I was hoping you'd arrest her,
Steam off my piss.
but that's all right. We'll go ahead and do it ourselves. She's got me covered, though, so we're good.
You're under arrest, piece of shit.
Yes, she is. Okay, my officer's got her covered. So we'll go ahead and shut our siren up. Number 1, of course. Okay, good. I'm going to kind of move my car a little bit out of the way over here to the side so we can see what we're doing. Got some really good takedowns, so might as well use them. And then we're going to go ahead and stop traffic. That way they don't actually try to go crazy here. Because we are blocking the lane. I would just slow it down, but that means they're probably going to try to get around. So we'll try to get out of this situation pretty quick here. Ma'am, if you would, go ahead and pat her down. I'd like to have a female officer do that anyway, and you're here, so that's perfect. And while you do it, we'll go ahead and obtain the plate number. And we're going to go ahead and search the vehicle as well, okay? Katie Jefferson found some pepper spray. Nothing illegal about that. So, wow, we see a large blood stain, a bottle of Percocet, cowboy hat, basketball. Okay, so we do have Percocet. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and get this. Well, before we tow it, actually, let's pull up the computer. Just make sure that wasn't actually stolen. So the vehicle records is an Emperor 2 owned by a Banco Jerem. Everything is good on it. That is not her, of course. This is our suspect, but it's not stolen, so it could just be a friend. It could be a relative, who knows. So she was clean up to this point, but we got her getting her for running a red. That was what this was all about in the first place. So failure to stop for a traffic signal right there. And then she was also going high rates of speed. But I know at one point I had to get up nearly to 70 to get her, and that was a slower road. So we're going to go ahead and get her at 27, 29 over. Then submit those citations. And we're going to go ahead and get the arrest report here. So felony eluding is what that was. So we're going to go with aggravated fleeing or attempt to elude, because aggravated, from what I've looked up, is when they knew they were supposed to stop. You know, it's, I guess theoretically someone asks you to stop and you take off and then they turn on lights and they're, oh, okay, I guess I messed up. It could still be an elude, but aggravated is when they full well knew, and we were obviously in a good little pursuit there for a few minutes with her, so that's what she's going to get. And also we do need to not forget that the Percocet was there. So I guess theoretically she could have a prescription for that, but there's no way that the game that I've seen does that for us, so we're just going to always give them the charge. I mean, I guess hopefully the court system, they do throw things out sometimes. We had that last video, or video or two ago, whatever it was, where the crazy ladies just got out of the car and started going after us, and they got cleared of both charges on the drugs. So at any rate, that's going to be it for her, and then we'll get this towed out of here after getting her sent on her way. Haven't kept the scene
Backup required on
too crazy.
Great Ocean Highway.
So traffic's not getting backed up too much. That's good. So we're going to go ahead and get this towed out of here.
Flatbed assistance required.
His car got hit
on,
by that crazy reckless driver.
Great Ocean Highway.
So yeah, interesting night in Paleto. Because we're going to call it quits there. So I got some more videos to record to have later out this week, or out later this week for you. But yeah, so didn't even have a call. Again, it's just crazy old Paleto. This is how it works sometimes. End up with DWI, another person with a stolen vehicle, followed up by a pursuit. So Paleto is fun. It's kind of the bane of my existence sometimes. It feels like anytime I get up here, just things go crazy. But it was a good time. We're going to make sure this tow truck gets this vehicle out of here, and then we'll clear the traffic control. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that because, okay, nope, he's coming, so I'm not going to worry about spawning in. Okay, yeah, that must have been going on the whole time. As you can see, I actually didn't turn the ambient events off, so, oh well. I'll get that done here soon. Actually, I'll have that done before our next LSPDFR video. What I'm probably going to do is do a LSPDFR video today for you, so Monday. And then I'll have another one come out Friday. And Wednesday I will have a RDR2, the 100% completion saga that we're doing. I'll have one out Wednesday of that. So y'all can have some videos again. I'll be back in town that Monday, so the 3rd or 4th, whatever it is, of February. So I'll probably try to have one uploaded that afternoon or that evening. So won't have any next weekend, but are they going to get this car out of here? I don't think they are. So before we just sit here and let that happen, we're going to go ahead and I want to drive through the fire. I also don't want to have to mess with the fire. So we're just going to kind of get up here on a side street and check out our court cases. I'm just going to do this really illegitimately. You know what? Right here will be fine. I'll turn off my lights so nobody freaks out. So let's check out the court cases, and then we're going to call it a video. So, court cases here. We had Henry Roosevelt. Start with him. He had his DUI first, and then also that unlawful transport. If y'all have any idea if there's a charge I'm missing in the CompuLite realistic charges where they have a weapon, because he didn't have a license for one. But at any rate, yeah, if y'all know of something that I'm missing, please, by all means, let me know. So, let's see what he got. So, he got a month in prison for that. Fined $176, and then also fined $417, a license suspended for 34 months, and 2 months in prison. That's kind of harsh for his first one, but I guess in some places that's actually how they go about it. So, Carlos Ramirez. So this was the stolen vehicle. We're going to go start with what that speed was, 21 to 26 over, and fined $155, about what I would expect it to be, but the Grand Theft Auto. So he got another $650 in fines and a year in prison. So there you go. Now Miss Jefferson, who we just finished up here, who all she was doing was running a red light. That's why we were stopping her. And then as she took off, of course, we have the pursuit, so that'll be our next charge, but she was going quite fast. So what'd she end up getting? So just fines, which, again, is what I would expect, but what'd she get for the aggravated fleeing us and the possession of Percocet? So not guilty on the Percocet, so that's why I'm glad it looks like if it, theoretically, the game may be the engine, then the CompuLite has it that, hey, it could be prescription. But as far as eluding us, man, $1,279 fine, suspension for 10 months of the license, and 8 years in prison. So she's going to be down for a while, but don't run from the law, and that won't happen, right? So at any rate, guys, have a wonderful couple days until I can talk to you again in my next video. I'm going to try to do some interaction with you while I'm down in this area where I'm going. I'm actually going to be out of the country, so the internet's pretty spotty, but so don't count on it, but I'll try to interact with you if I can. And we will have another video out for you Wednesday. Thank you all, and have a wonderful week.